Hey guys, Anel Tunes, the African Mixmaster, back in another tutorial. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, plus clicking the bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. I have amazing news for you today. If you are a struggling engineer, you're struggling to master your own music, or maybe you are a seasoned engineer and you want to up your game when it comes to getting that final touch on your records, or maybe you're just a beginner from zero, you don't know what mastering is, you want to learn how to master your own music. If you're a producer and your beats or your records don't sound as finished and polished as those that you hear on the market, this is good news for you. I have created a course for you named Secrets to Mastering Afrobeat Music. And this has come as a result of your requests. Many of you have been inboxing me and sending me emails telling me to do a comprehensive course about mastering. And guys, it is here. It is called Secrets to Mastering Afrobeat Music. And there are very many lessons in here. You can just go through them right here. For example, this is the first lesson, which is the mastering mindset. Very, very short and brief, straight to the point lessons. So stop struggling with mastering, stop the trial and error. Just click the link in the description, go and sign up now for this mastering course and thank me later. Today we are talking about limiting. Let's have a listen to the audio that we're dealing with. More of a dancehall Afrobeat style song, very heavy, very thick, and a very good song, I should say. So, and I'm going to use the Pro L, and there's a technique I want to share with you here. In my experience with limiters, most limiters have a certain character to them. They add certain artifacts to the song that I don't like. Most limiters do that. I don't know why, but that's how it is, and I've tried a variety of them and I've been getting the same result. So I found a technique that could help us get the most clean or the most transparent loudness possible. And this is what I'm going to share with you. First, let's try to get a certain loudness from this limiter. And be sure before you even limit, you must have a target. You must know what you're aiming at. What loudness value are you aiming at? For my case scenario here, I'm aiming at a negative 8. You see, and I'm going to use the waves meter here as my meter to tell me how loud I get. And I'll be looking here in the long term. Yep, loudness units full scale right here. And if I get a negative 8 here, then that is loud enough. Yeah, you could even go to a negative 7, negative 6, but that is very loud and it is useless, because if you're going to send your song to YouTube, it will be scaled down. iTunes will pull it down. Spotify will bring it down. So it's useless going to negative 6, really. People here in where I come from want it very loud. They want the song very loud. That's when they feel like it sounds good. But it's really useless, because playback systems always pull it down, or music platforms always pull it down. So let us go on. Let me try to aim for at least a negative 9, 10 using the Pro L limiter. Then I'll show you my next move. Here we go. Right there, I'm at a negative 10. By the time I reached this 6, I felt the limiter had begun bringing its character into my mix, and I don't like that. So the moment I had it, I had to stop around there. At least I managed to predict well that at around, if this limiter gets me to plus 6 or gets me to a negative 10, I'll begin to hear its effect on my mix, which I don't want. Now what I do, the technique is that you use 2 limiters on one song. You avoid using one limiter and pushing it so hard. Yeah, so you try to use 2 limiters, but doing not pushing each limiter so much. If one can give you a boost of around 4 dB or 3 dB, you're good to go. That is way much safer. You won't get a lot of the character of the limiter into your mix. But if you love how the limiter makes your mix sound, please go ahead, have a blast, push it. And that doesn't do for me. So then what I'm going to do, I'm going to include another limiter, and I'm going to use the L1 by Waves to help us reach -8. Yeah. And power it on here. Also notice something here. Whenever you're using two limiters, be careful. Avoid dithering 2 times. For example, you see on this particular one here, I turned the dither off because I'm going to put another limiter after this one here. So I turn the dither off. You don't have to dither 2 times or twice. I don't want to go very technical in this video. I just want to keep it simple and basic. So turn off the dither. Now we are going to push some more volume out of this recording, and I've set a ceiling of -0.3. Now I'm just going to put on the threshold to see how much I can get out of it. My target, remember, is -8. Okay, and I have to reach -8 without distortion and as clean as possible. We go. Right there, I have my -8, and it's clean. It's not, doesn't have so much of the limiter into it. Simply because I used 2 limiters to get the loudness. Sometimes I may even use 3 limiters. I may push to around 3 by the Pro L. I use 3 by the L1, then I also get the L2 by Waves, and also push another 3 to get a 6 dB boost or a 6 dB gain reduction in order to get that loudness up there. And also notice something, I want you to note something here, that the more low end that you send, the more sub and bass that you send to the mix bus, the quicker your audio will distort. In other words, it's very hard for you to get optimal level or loudness when the song has a lot of lows, a lot of sub down there. So if you want it very, very loud, say you want to hit a -6, you have to compromise on the lows. I hope you understand me. So bear that in mind. Sometimes you may push and you're at a negative, say -9, and you already hear a lot of distortion. Just know you are sending a lot of bass or a lot of sub, a lot of low end to your mix bus. Try to go back and control that and play around with that. That's something I thought I had to throw out there. But there are limiters, which we shall be looking at, different kinds, in our next videos, that can help you dodge that can help you manipulate, that can help you go around that barrier, whereby you can have a solid and heavy tight lows, but still get loudness without distortion. We shall be looking at that in our next tutorial. I hope this technique helps you. Try it out on your mixes. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, hit that bell, plus hit the link in the description. Go to my website, Tunes, the African Mix Master. See you in my next tutorial. Bye-bye.